One of the things that is a disappointment to many people, and I was once interviewing Shah Rukh, and he had actually this is many years back, almost 8, 9 years back, and he was referring to you and saying how somebody as talented as you and others, well, in India, we are still not making as many films for female stars who are slightly older, not in their 20s. Which you do in the West, which you do in Hollywood. I mean, look at the sort of movies that are made for someone like Meryl Streep.
But I think that's changing too. That's changing too. That's from my experience in the past 2 years. I've been hearing scripts and I've been meeting people, and the mindset of the audience is changing slowly. Change always takes time. It is not going to happen overnight. But I do see a change. I see writers who are writing, women-oriented, not oriented, but I would say the woman's role is more than just, a mom or, someone who's avenging something or someone who is a victim. I think they are going out there and looking at the world and seeing the women's role change in the society.
We've been to LA about 6 times in the last 6 months, working on projects there and here. And I think you bring up a very good point that digital is changing how people perceive film and everything else. Life imitates art, and art imitates life, but in India we're stuck in neutral, and that's changing. In the US, if you see Netflix and Amazon and some of the projects they're coming with, they're taking chances because they no longer have to subscribe to the commercial whims of the consumer and everyone else. Instead, they're looking for subscription bases. And so what they're talking about is talent floats to the top. If you have a talented actor or actress, it doesn't matter whether they're black, white, old, young. That's not relevant. What's relevant is the stories that are being written. And I see with digital and with India, that will change very, very dramatically.
Yeah, so taking that point forward, so Madhuri, we are seeing you now, we've been seeing you on the small screen, which is television, and on the tiny screen, which is the app. So do we see you again on the big screen if there are really good roles that are coming?
Definitely. Definitely.
And there are those possible roles that will interest you and catch your fancy.
Absolutely. Absolutely.